Hey, my name's Bex. My name is Becca. You call me whatever, baby. Okay, we're here. Why? Because spirit, period. So this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I wasn't really going to tap into the astrology yet, but I feel like this is what's coming forward. Okay, it's on my heart. I know this is what y'all want. I know this is what a lot of people from my Instagram are coming here for. So let's get clear with this. So let me pull out a few cards from my Aquarius. By the way, fun fact, I'm an Aquarius moon. Love ya. Okay, shout out to my Aquarius moons out there. So first and foremost, okay, we have cosmic consciousness. I think Aquariuses right now, you are really, I don't know if it's because Pluto is in your sign. I don't know if it's because you are just ready for a new life, ready for transformation. A lot of Aquarius placements, mostly suns, have shown their ass lately. I feel like there's been this realization that you like maybe messed up, like you chose something that wasn't the best option. You thought that it was the best, okay? And it was an awakening to who you are, who you have been, how the old habits, like your ways of being grown, like you're really starting to see yourself as your authentic self, who you are, for all the things that you love, for all the things that you hate. You know, you're seeing your parents within you, your actions, you're seeing your kids within you, your actions, like all of these things are starting to pile up, but it's not in a negative way. You're utilizing it to transform you, which is exactly what experiencers are supposed to do. Okay, we have the challenge card here, and I feel like the challenge card is really Spirit is saying, like, how bad do you want this? You know, this next chapter is something that's going to be a semi-uphill battle. You know that you walking in purpose might mean that you're going to have to leave behind the job. Might mean that you're going to have to leave behind your family. Might mean that you're going to have to leave, you know what I mean? There's like something that you're going to have to lose to get to the next step. And I'm saying lose because it's not really a loss, okay? You have the experience and now it's time to move on. I feel like this is very heart-centered. There's a lot of like maybe pain, betrayal, hurt, like realization, like maybe you really love somebody, you're, you know, and it's just like, damn, I really didn't want it to be this way, but this is like what it is, okay? You're realizing like your old life has to die for your new one to begin. That's really what this feels like, okay? We have the security card, but it's coming out not in the upright position or downward. It's like center, okay? And then when this card is showing up in the deck, it's very reminiscent upon like job security, money, okay, like your foundation. And it's clarified by discovery and completion here, okay? The money you want to bring in, the financial opportunities that you want to create are only going to be created once you go deep. Once you detach yourself from the old identity. Once you detach yourself from the old thing. Like, you really have to go within here. Like, there's no other way around this, Aquarius. This is going to be your only way through, okay? And we have completion here. Again, your old life has to die for your new one to come in. I don't know if you guys can even like really see the card, but it's just like, you see, like it's like death, and it's like death to your old self, death to what your parents taught you. It's like you have to be humble and walk through a path that nobody has walked before you, that you know. Like, it's a very isolating feeling, and you're not used to isolated feelings and journeys. You're used to having other people around you or other people at your access, and this is some internal work that has to be just you. And as much as you want to make it like it's easier this year to just like lean on somebody else, to be easier to ask somebody else, like, you can't do that, Bookie. This is like you and God. So I would suggest you take some time to meditate, to really clear your energy field, to ground your energy, to, you know, get in oneness with the divine, because there's not going to be another way around this. Like, you really just have to find you again before everything else that destroyed you. I feel like last year you had, last year kind of unraveled you a little bit, okay? It kind of showed you who you are. It showed you yourself. It was like a mirror that was in front of you. Excuse me. And now you're at a place where you have to go deeper, okay? I would suggest, Aquarius, if you don't have a therapist, that you get one while you're experiencing this journey, because I feel like the Aquarius is gonna the therapist is going to unlock some information that you have yet to tap into, okay? The Aquarius, I keep saying that. The therapist is going to be able to highlight some things that you don't even know is triggering and bothering you. And if you're in therapy now, congratulations. But I want you to be very honest and transparent about what you're currently going through. This, having a therapist is going to make this transition easier. If you want to raw dog this and do this by yourself, you could do that too, okay? But I'm just saying, like, it's going to just add more time that's unnecessary. So it's like, what do you really want to do? You know, we have the womb space here. We have the temple. Okay, I have another card, but I want to focus on these two. Like, this is about your vessel, really. It's about cleaning the vessel. I'm even hearing spirit saying, like, this might be time for you to detox before the spring equinox, okay? Ramadan and all the things are going to be around the corner, so some of you might already be in that energy. If you're debating it, this is your clarification that you should be walking into that path and that journey and doing the detox, okay? Doing the cleanses. There's stored trauma. I see you getting like a somatic, or it's like a lymphatic drainage. Like, you need to flush your system. There's a stagnant energy that has been stuck, and I really see it in your back. If your back has been hurting, and I just realized, like, wait, my back has been hurting. If your back has been hurting, Aquarius, there's like energy that needs to move. Okay, and it's like pain, betrayal, hurt. You know, you've been discarded is what I really hear. There's an energy of being discarded. It's not abandoned, it's being discarded. That's what it feels like. And this is what you need to detach yourself from, because you keep seeing your life through the eyes of being discarded. You keep seeing your potential through the eyes of being discarded, and it's preventing you from showing up because you're questioning yourself before you show up. You're coming through like perfectionism. You're not saying what you really want to say all the time. Like, there's a lot of things that are being filtered that are preventing authentic energy from flowing. And the energy is like that because of this discarded energy. It could be your friends, it could be family, it could be partners, all of the things. There's an energy around being discarded that's really hurting you, okay? And we have the Judge here. Ooh, I could feel the heart chakra right now. So there's really some deep-seated pain going on with Aquarius right now. The Judge is you. You cannot judge this next journey of life. If you keep critiquing and criticizing, complaining, all of the things, it's going to stop you from reaching your fullest potential. Aquarius, this is not the time, this is not the energy, this is not the season for you to have an opinion like that. Especially over yourself. I think what Spirit's calling is for you to be more objective. You need to be more objective. You need to be able to really just look at things through an open lens, an open heart, and you're not there yet because of the discarding energy. You see every, you know, and And I even feel, this is weird, but this is coming up. It's like you have been seeing a lot of abandonment and discarded energy or amongst other people. Like, they're like acquaintances. I'll say that. And you are just like, what the fuck? Okay. And it's really like, by the way, I didn't say it, YouTube. I said fuh. Here, you know, okay. But you are seeing that, and it's almost like igniting the pain again, because it's like triggering. It's like you're seeing your pain, you're seeing your pain, you're seeing your pain, like over and over through other people's eyes, other people's experience, other people's stuff. And you, the judge, okay, are really being harsh about these things, because you're not seeing the pain points. You're not seeing the roots of a lot of things. Okay, you're only seeing a lot of, I'm hearing like half truths, half stories. Like, you know, you have to remember everybody has their own perspective, and there's always 3 sides to a story: yours, mine, and the truth. Okay? Aquarius. Yes. Spirit really wants you to get into more flow. Ironically, you are the water bearer, so there should be no issue with that. We have run with wolves. I want you to really, you know, that esoteric white girl, just like the little free, oh my god, whimsy white girl that they always have in the movie. You know what I'm talking about. That's the energy that I need you to start becoming. The girl that just doesn't care. Like, that's just here. Okay, I need you to just start showing up unapologetically, authentically, you know, free flowing as yourself. Don't even think about it. Okay, just put your outfit on, do your thing, and just show up and let God do the rest. I feel like you have been overworked for so long. You are worn out. Just show up and ask God to take over. I do that all the time. You think that by the things that I'm going through right now, by the way, if you don't know, maybe y'all might want to go on Substack, start snooping, because the truth is there. You think that I can just like crawl out of bed and just be like, yeah, so here we are. I'd be like, God, awaken all your DNA that is within my body. Okay, allow all the stardust to ignite within me today and go before me, and you speak through me. It's that simple. And do that. So then you don't have to force it. You'll be able to move and flow more. Okay? We have balance here. And need I say more? It's time to get out of your head. Get out of your mind. Give your brain a rest. The most things that you should be doing with your brain is puzzles, making plans for your life, okay, and reading a book right now. You're overloading yourself with so much and so many things to do because it's a great distraction from the truth. It's a great distraction from the work that needs to be done. It's a great distraction from stopping what needs to be flowed. Okay? Live in your uncomfortability. You did it last year. Why is it so hard now? It should actually be a little easier, Aquarius. We have goals here. Progress is positive. Personal goals are achieved. Aquarius, no, there is no rush to this finish line. Know that when you go within, the rewards will be given. The more internal work that you do, the more that you start to transform, the more that you get through all of this mud and muck, the closer your goals will be, the more that they'll actually come into your current reality. Everything that you want really does want you, but your vessel, you, the things you're doing is blocking it. Do you hear me? Okay, I'm gonna leave you with a little affirmation card because I feel like it's necessary. I feel called to this. Aquarius. You have 2. I surrender to a power greater than me. Exactly. Mr. and Mrs. Ego. I surrender to a power greater than me. This is surrendering energy that's happening right now for you. Then we have, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Choose love, choose oneness, choose being with the divine again, okay? Choose yourself and allow God to really do the rest for you. I love you, Aquarius.